Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for 22nd of May 2022. And this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. First of all, I want to say thank you to all your support, and please leave me the comments in the comment box. The reason why I want you to do it, because I need to know what is your thought at the moment of what you are going through. Of course, it's only for people that are really needing my insight and messages, because when I hear your stories, I will know where to dig in and pull the information and the messages that you need to hear. So please do it, because I will try my best to accompany everyone through the dark time, the transformation time right now. And thank you to Pamela Bisset for donation. Thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. If anyone wants to donate, please find the information in the description box. Now about tomorrow, what we expect. If you not yet watched the video yesterday that I posted for the 21st of May, then please go back and watch it, because it's gonna be the same situations when Saturn is retrograding. So it starts today, well, roughly. So what we expect is we will have to make a final decisions on something that are gonna change your life forever. And also it asks you to it's kind of like cleansing everything in your life, things that do not serve you anymore. You cannot just make excuses or procrastinate the process anymore, because this is what the universe trying to tell us to do. And also when Saturn retrogrades, it will ask you to reinvent or recreate your discipline or your mechanisms of how you're gonna interact with people in the futures, or well, mainly about how you interact with people. The reason why I say that, because it will affect all aspects of your life, including relationship, work, partnership, the environment of the working environment that you are in, or even in your house, how you live your life. So basically it's like a retrain spirit of parents. So sometimes when we were small, if you look back now, your parent asked you to go to sleep at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, and then when you grow up, it doesn't suit you anymore, and because you can make your own decisions, so sometimes you allow yourself to stay up late until maybe 3, 4, 5 a.m. Because I did that. So I did mostly everything, so that's why I know. So now it asks you to see and kind of like reflect on your situation, to see what is the better idea of how you're gonna bring your life forward from now on. So it's like the phoenix rises from the ashes. So that's why you have to work your inner self to reinventing yourself, and then you have to work on your environment, how to adapt or change or rebuild, recreate your environment. And now is how to set up that mechanism, that principle, the rules for you to function what you've been reinventing. Okay, so I hope everyone understand the message. And now let's go to the tarot to see what the cards say. Okay, so let's go with the oracle cards first, as usual. to see what we have for the day of 22nd of May. Let's see what is the guideline that we need to watch out for. Now, I don't know why, but I have the feeling that if you remember from my reading yesterday about Saturn retrograde, it's gonna be something totally brand new. It's like you recreate your life in a way that it's kind of unusual to yourself, but it's gonna work for your new chapter. So there's something new is gonna emerge here. Now the first card, let's see, is step out, hidden courage and camouflage. So it's like the new beginning that you stepping in. So you feeling like a little bit nervous. You feel like it's kind of like too new. It's a brand new things that you never expected yourself to do what you're doing now. So it's the camouflage here. In my sense of how I perceiving, it's like you getting adapted to the new energy, to the new things without knowing why you're doing it. So because we are here to find out what actually going on, so I'm trying to explain the thing that I see. So I see people trying to, how I say, compromising in a situation. Now I don't know it's a good thing or bad things. We will find out when we come to the tarot. But it's a sense of getting adapted to the new environment that you are in. So the new environment is not necessary. You change the location. It's starting from your mind. Remember, everything is in your mind. Now, I feel like this is like something that hidden before that you didn't know, that it's like the ability that you have, and suddenly you discover that you got that courage, that strength. It's just like the card says, step out. So it encourages you to go for it, for the new ideas, or the new image, the new visions that you have about something. My feeling is you don't need to join the battle that you are in. You don't have to struggle and fight against whatever that you cling on in the past. It's like a blessing coming in to guide you to somewhere more peaceful, more practical when it comes to solutions to solve something. So this is actually really fine energy. It's like a very, very fine, and you feel it's so compatible with what you're capable of right now. So it's a feeling of you can release yourself based on setting up a new mechanisms of how you're doing things, or how you coping with the situations that you are in right now. Okay, so let's see what is the second card we have. Second card we have the sip, ancient knowledge, half dimensional. This card reminds me of the angels ask and answer and question things, the one that we used to do for the yes and no questions. Now, based on what I see, is your 3-3 is all about balance yourself, to center yourself back to where you were. Now it goes with the other cards. So I start to think now. Here's the problem. You try to compromise, but then you feel if you right or wrong about if you're doing it. And the second card say that with the ancient knowledge, which is all of the knowledge you gain through previous life. And dimensional here is, you know what? Because I've got experience of doing this once, only once. When I was waking up, I remember was shifting myself through somewhere. It's like ancient time or like past lives. Now I don't know how many lives it was, but it gave me the idea of how we live. We actually parallel with all the lives together, past, present, and future. Now, if you think it that way, this is a bit abstractive concept, but if you think it that way, then you will understand what you are doing now is actually makes sense. Even you are losing, doesn't matter if you're losing or winning. It makes sense that why you got all these knowledges and intuitions. So the card with number 3-3, the ship, the ancient knowledge, help, and dimensional. It's about you are aligned with your higher self. So it's a time that you really don't need any distractions. Now, if anyone trying to give you some sort of compromise when you're signing a contract, going through a divorce, or someone offer you something nice, you need to think twice. You need more time to think about it. Because I have the feeling you're stepping into a trap right now. So spirit trying to, actually not spirit, this is your higher self trying to warn you, give you the alarming messages of don't make any decision just yet. Because there's you see there are a tray of the spiral image here that I see here. They trying to ask you to follow them rather than listens to your 3D body, your brain. Because I don't know, but it's the feeling of you are being distracted. So if any of you got some sort of like the final goal, because remember when Saturn's retrograde, it forces you to make that decisions. And if you being kind of like being compromised or confused, then probably you shouldn't do anything just yet until you make sure that you want to make that decision. Because I don't want to suggest you to do or not do something. Now the energy is the Six of Swords. It's kind of like, you know, it's calling you to move forward with the original idea that you have. So whatever you thought that you should have done and not yet done it, and now is a time to finally complete that idea. Okay, so let's see what the challenge we have. The challenge is the Ten of Cups. So I think I was right about what I saw. Right. So the challenge is how you move away from that idealistic thing. So the idealistic things here is, you know, for example, a happy home, a feast. It's like a party, a gathering with people. It's like a heaven on earth that been recreated not by you but by other people trying to influence you into this. Now, this is a sign of a trap. So that's why the Ten of Cups is in a challenge. So be careful. I think this reading is quite important for some people. Because you obviously did not do the homework on yourself. You did not obey the rules. You're trying to break the rules here because this is the case of, like people are so easily tempted to go for the easy way or a shortcut to the garden. Now this is the case of what is going on. The Hermit. Now this is what control the energies at the moment. To allow yourself to see that, to re-see. That's what I mean is you see again what you were in that dilemma at the beginning, at the first place. Now the Hermit asking you to revise it, or else you're gonna lose your track. It's a warning sign. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Swords. So in the recent past, you have seen it for yourself of what's going on. It's like the clarity that you've seen. But now, because you got a new offer coming in as the Ten of Cups, it's like something that are nice, beautiful, magnificent, that kind of feeling. And the Hermit asks you to revise it. Not to fall for it. Okay, so let's come to the mind. What we have is the Chariot. This is quite kind of like scaring to me, to be honest, because it's like you don't have the patience that you needed, because the Chariot, the card is reversed. I know it's not reversed, right? But when I see the card, I know when it's reversed or not. So it's like you you forget about how to be patient, and because you can be only patient when you know something worth it, right? Now, because you don't know what you're doing, so you're running out of patience. So it's like the moment in time that you are losing your mind. You don't know what you're doing. You forget of why you did everything at the first place. So Spirit's asking you to slow down, not making any decision or mistake. Now, what coming toward you, right? So in a long time, for a while, that I see the people gonna come to you. Now, this is someone that's gonna come to you. In the past few readings, I never seen anyone coming. Now, this is someone coming to you. But this person comes to you kind of a very hostile. It's not a friendly movement or energies coming toward you. This person comes to you to set up the rules for the game. Because they have the power, they have the intelligence, they have the calculation. and you forget your calculating game. You forget that you are playing the game of calculating. I have a feeling this is like a devil card. Something trying to restrain you, so you cannot moving with the chariot, so you cannot move forward. That's why you feeling stuck with the hermit right now or very soon. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles here says that you're gonna be interrupted. So because they're trying to distract you from making decision, and remember Saturn is asking you to make a final decision, and you going back to your old habit, the way that you used to. You don't want to make decisions, or you're making excuses for why you don't make the decision. Okay, so the next one we have is the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, this is about you trying to fight back to that energies of pulling you back from making decisions. So the Nine of Swords is some sort of intuitively you understand something. So it's like unclear answers, unclear reasons and incentive for you to make decisions. But for some reason, you feel it and you're about to do something here. So we'll clarify that to see what is actually going on. I've had a feeling the Knight of Swords is trying to fight against the Emperor here. The Empress. You know, the Empress actually reverse in my mind. So you're scared of making a final decision. You kind of like, you're not sure. So you're playing a naive person again to yourself. Now this is really unhealthy, to be honest. If anyone in this situation, I have to tell you frankly. And I hope that I can help some of the people out there with the message today. So you're making excuses for not doing or making decision on something with the Empress here. So you resistant to the blessing. You're resistant to your destiny call. I have the funny feeling that this is the father, this is the mother, the Empress and the Emperor. And you're resistant because of the child. So you think for the children and you refuse to make the decisions to end this marriage. The outcome is the Five of Swords. Now this is not quite a good energy to see, because you're feeling kind of like shame on yourself. There's a song that suddenly I'm hearing the song, shame on you if you can fool me once, and shame on me if you can fool me twice. And this is that energies of, you know, you feeling ashamed again for being convinced to stay. With the Five of Swords, yeah, because you have to change. Number 5 is about changes. Okay, so let's clarify this reading to see what is going on. Number 6 is 6, so it's 6 of Pentacles. Now, you are asking for justice. This is the dilemma of yourself. So you're asking for justice and you wanted it, but you don't want to do it. So my question is, if you want something and you don't do it, then how it gonna happen? Who gonna do it for you? That's why the challenge is the Ten of Cups. How you gonna get that victories, that manifestation that you wanted? Okay, so number 10 we have 7 of Cups. Now here's a problem, right? You want to move forward because deep down inside you know that you want to free yourself from the situation that you are in. But then the offer coming in, it can be multiple offers to confuse you. So it's like the confusions about how to get that happiness, get that final, like in a dream picture in your mind. And now this is where you fell for the trap. So I will clarify the Hermit, because the Hermit gonna tell you where you were wrong. Okay, so the Hermit is clarified by the 6 of Wands. So because in your mind you think that you are the right one, but you forget that everyone think the same. So who's the winner? So the 6 of Wands is actually reversed too. You want to find the way to the victorious moment of your life. Now, if you think of the situations with a narrow mind of what you're fighting and struggling at the moment, you won't get the answer. Now, you can only get the answer when you think about what is your final goal, what is your final destination. Is this because of this person or this connection or this situation, or because of something else much bigger? If you cannot find the answer for yourself, the 6 of Wands gonna be reversed forever. Okay, and next to the 7 of Swords in the recent past. This is like the 5 of Wands to me is a conflict between you in the recent past. You know the truth, but you don't want to admit it. So you're going back to 0 point once again. Now what can I say? Because this is your choice. You are the magicians. You are the one who write and designed your journey. And you know it. That's the problem. But you don't do it. I don't understand, okay? Because they offer you something else. Like a bargain, and you're happy with it. You're happy with it, but then when you walk away, inside you're not happy. So what you actually doing? I don't know. Now with the chariot, this is what I'm talking about. You want to move, but you cannot move because of the 4 of Cups is here. She just don't feel, something is just not quite matched with the energy. Something is not quite aligned to the voice inside you, which is your higher self trying to tell you things, and you stuck. Now that's when the Emperor saw your weakness and they come in. Let's see this. Who is this person? Why you trying to do it? So basically they trying to restrain you. where you are at the moment, so you cannot move. The Emperor is the King of Cups. So the Emperor is someone trying to dictate you of what you should do or can do through their strategy, because they are very intelligent and they are symbol of, reliability, of trust, of everything. So they use all these things to make you think that they still want you, or that there will be a future with the King of Cups. Now let me clarify the King of Cups so you will believe me. I only need one card for this King of Cups. Let's see what is the King of Cups trying to do here. This is what I'm talking about, the Eight of Swords. Now, this person trying to blind you once again. If you don't believe the cards, if you don't believe spirits, then I'm sorry. But I try my best, because this is so important for a certain people out there right now when you're going through this psychological battle with people. Don't fall for it, please. Now with the Two of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords. So they trying to keep you in the Ten of Swords energy, so you cannot break out. You cannot go and see the other side of the world, or the other side of the door of the new world. They know that you leaving, you stepping out of the Ten of Swords energy, but they will do everything they can to stop you. And to be honest, I have to be, because I'm Sagittarius too, I have to say, if anyone fall for it, you are stupid. With the Nine of Swords, let's see how you find a way out. With the stars, so doesn't matter what happened, right? There will be a inner core that you're gonna see with the star here coming in. So it's actually the blessing or the guidance from spirit universe trying to tell you that stop being so naive. Go for what you wish, what you want. Now, you only know what you wish, what you want, by thinking of the future. Do you really want that person, that connection? Because the Emperor is a person, right? So I don't say the situation. Do you want that person with you in that new land, when you're gonna get a lot of much better things? Do you want to share with someone who selfish, who is manipulative, who is controlling? Do you really? So you have to be honest to yourself. You only in this situation, if this reading resonates with you, because you are not honest to yourself. If anyone honest to themselves, this reading never for them. Okay, so with the Empress, is what you are worried about is the Hierophant. That's what I'm talking about, because you cannot let go and you're making excuses, and you are so clinging into commitment. So this is a sign of codependency, which means you have to go away and learn again about how to work with your shadow. And your shadow is the fear of being alone, a fear of being lonely, a fear of standing on your own 2 feet. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. You were spoiled, and that's exactly what the devil trying to implant into you in the past. So you will never know how to walk alone on your 2 feet. So they created a fear in you, and this is the moment that you have to fix. So this is really alarming for anyone in this situation, that you really have to ask yourself, why can you just live alone? With the Five of Swords, let's see what we have. With the Five of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So you want to prove to yourself that you can take it, but then the fear, the Empress here, of the self growth, development, stopping you. And now you hope for the Nine of Pentacles. So I will clarify the Nine of Pentacles to see why you hope for some sort of help. Because the Nine of Pentacles is not quite a great help. It's like you going to the wrong door, asking for the wrong persons, barking at the wrong tree. The Nine of Pentacles will never offer you anything anyway. That's the problem. So it's like you're running around like a desperate feeling for help, and no one's help you. That is the energy here. So like no one wants to interfere or step in, because you're not honest to yourself. Then how can people wanna help you if you're not honest? Okay, so let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Hopefully I can pull out the answer. So definitely this is gonna be someone that you came, or well, you come to ask for help or ask for kind of protection. Ten of Swords. So you keep running into the end of the war. So everywhere you come to is an ending war, the war of the houses, right? That's what I'm trying to talk about, not the war like the earth, the building war. So you keep hitting onto the ending war. That is the problem, and you don't understand why, because you cannot get out of all these thoughts, pains, confusion. But you don't know that because it's the end of everything. That's why the guy here, or the person here, the Emperor here, trying to show you, to make you feel like there's a love there, there's a hope there, with the King of Cups. Okay, so the advices for this reading, please give me 3 cards for the advices. And by the way, thank you very much for all of your comments and support and donation. If you can donate, please find the donate button in my description box. Thank you very much. Now the 3 cards for advices we have Death, right? The Page of the King of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So the advices is very, very valid and legit. Now, if you want to be better, to transform yourself, you need to step in your wisdom. You need to use your brain, because like you got everything, but you tend to use this to exchange for easy things. That is the King of Swords is about. Now they advise you to really, really clear about and honest to everything, and yourself too. Because if you want to finish all these dilemma, that the struggling that you're in, the only way is to change. And now how do you change it? Or transform, not change, transform with a death card. Now how you transform? You can only transform when you ready to kill your old self. So that is the message. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I hope this message reaches to the people that really need it right now, because I think this is really important. So thank you very much. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you're already here with me, then thank you very much. Have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.